Hello, orienteering friends. This is a recording from the regionals. It was actually a first race of our autumn season. Here I'm welcoming you at the race. The map is called Voskovka. I will be running category H40, and this is a short course. It was nice day, not very like sunny, typical autumn, I would say. Here is a short glimpse to the course that was prepared for us. Here at the beginning, I had a little bit of trouble to, align myself with the north. So I didn't even notice that there is this narrow right, and I was just trying to follow the meadow that is on my right side. Then I got to this little stream, and again I was, orienteering a little bit. As I said, I was not very accustomed or aligned with the map at this point. Now here, when after I cross this stream, I think I finally understood where I am on the map, and I finally started heading to control number 1 with a little bit more confidence. So you can now skip it to control number 1. Here, as you can see, the forest was freshly cut down, and there are these tracks from the harvesters. So that threw me off a little bit again. So my advance to control number 2 was not perfect, or well, I did a small mistake there. Again, I think I sort of lost myself on the map. I didn't know where exactly am I, and that's why I did this mistake. Now I was trying to, understand which meadow is which, because there was this small forest between these two, and now finally I'm on the right track. I knew that I lost some height, so I was trying to climb up. I totally, forgot about or didn't notice this small path, this small narrow right. And here I think I wasn't reading the map properly. I don't know why. I guess I was afraid that I lost the height too much, and then when I looked uphill I saw this stone, so I decided to run towards it, and I thought that that's where my control is. Obviously you can see that that's not the case. I'm at this, shattered rocks, let's say. And now, as you can see, I realized that my control is actually right next to this small path where I already was, so I started running towards that. From this direction the control was not really visible at first glance, so I overshot it a little bit, but I was expecting it somewhat around here, around these, around this stone field, so I was looking for it and I didn't miss it. Now to control number 3, I was going just, according to the compass and trying to keep the direction properly. I think that worked well for me. I didn't do any mistake, let's say, and I found the control nicely. Here I'm getting a little bit more cautious, I guess, it seems, but I didn't saw the control, so I was, slowly advancing further. I was trying to keep myself near the stones because like the control was in this sort of a line of stone fields and stones, so I was trying to keep myself near them, and sure enough then I saw control number 3. To control number 4, I think there were, let's say, 2 options. One was to go around on this road, which is to my right, but and now you don't even see it. It was basically almost outside of the map area, but to me it seemed long, and I thought that I will go more to the left, so I was trying to follow the contours and then hit that small path on my right. I'm now from behind, or not from behind, like from the distance, I can see that this was probably a bad decision. The choice to my right to go along that road that basically leads almost to control, well, it leads to control 4, and from that road I would go uphill and probably find the control 4 more easily. That would be a better choice. Here this part was somewhat runnable, so I'm moving, but not as fast as on the road. And here I started looking for some kind of opening to my right to really get out of this not mess, but this non-runnable forests. Here it seems suitable, and then I continued along this along this path up until the line between control 7 and 8. There was a narrow right, and I took that narrow right, and I followed that narrow right, and basically that gave me the direction to control number 4. Here I'm probably deciding when exactly I will go more into the forest, let's say. So you can maybe skip it a little bit. It will take me another minute to get. So here I got to this road path, whatever. I saw these 2 erosions on my right side. So I was confident, where am I? I saw myself on the map. Now when I got through this non-runnable forest, it threw me off a little bit from my direction, and here let's say I knew that the control is somewhere on this like a hill nose, let's say. So I was trying to find that kind of line or contour. I wasn't successful in that, so I'm a little bit looking for the control here, not very confident where exactly am I. I was trying to find sort of some sort of a line of stones or stone fields. That was my aim, and it's not going according my plan exactly. So I got to this sort of contour and stones here, and then I saw the control when I looked back. So let's say I was a little bit lucky that I didn't spend much more time here. To control number 5, basically took my bearing, and I knew that I have to cross this contour first, and then I was aiming for some sort of small hills or small tops, let's say. So that went quite okay, and I also saw some runners leaving the control, which obviously helped me to get precisely to the place of the control. Control 6, again, I just took a bearing, and since I saw this lady leaving the control in the same direction, I sort of followed her. Obviously, I didn't know if she has the same control, but I kind of, had my bearing set as well, so I was running according to my bearing. She just, happened to have the same control as I did. And then control 7, that was a little bit more interesting. Again, the control was placed so that it's not clearly visible from my direction. Anyways, control number 7, I knew that I was already passing this area, so I knew that I will be again running through that non-runnable forest, and then that I should be, crossing those erosions there. So that were like somewhat my anchor points that I was aiming for, and it sort of clicked, or like everything. And when I got to that second non-runnable forest, I was, trying to get through, and there were these clearings as well. So more or less, I didn't have any big problems here in this advance to here is the small erosion. So I didn't have any big issues to control number 7. To control number 8, I did a route choice mistake. I don't know why, but I didn't read the map properly. There was, in my opinion, just one correct route choice, which was just run all the way through along this clearing to that small path or a road, and then follow that road almost to control number 8. Instead, either I had my map folded and didn't read all the possibilities because of that, or I was just dumb because I tried to pass these non-runnable forests. As you can see, I was already trying here, and now I'm going again, and I will try again at this point. Now I succeed in going through this non-runnable forest, and then I was basically running around, this another non-runnable forest, but from the right side, which doesn't make sense. I really don't know what happened to me. I guess I just had the map folded and I didn't saw the other possibilities from the left, So here I probably lost at least a minute just because I wasn't, focused enough. Somewhat. Yeah, I really don't know why. I should have gone more to the left and then follow the path. Anyways, when I got close to control number 8, I think I attacked the control well, and I found it without any big issues. So that was fine after all. So yeah, the control number 8 wasn't the best, let's say, and I was now focused on the control number 9. Again, I just took a bearing, but as you can see, there are a lot of these non-readable forests, so that kind of threw me off. I was just trying to find proper direction, and not direction. I was just trying to find a path through this thicker trees, and when I got out of it, I realized I'm on the wrong side of this fence. So I just, tried to push it, tried to get around it as fast as I can. This guy even shouted at me, giving me, some uplift. I don't know how to say it in English. Cheering on me, let's say. control 10, that was a tricky one because it was hidden inside, again, inside this non-runnable forest, so you usually happen to lose the direction, because you are trying to avoid the thicker areas. And then so my plan was to get to this vehicle road, and then from there get to this bend, small bend of this non-runnable forest. So that sort of worked out, and I was able to pinpoint precisely control number 10, and I was very pleased by myself. Control number 11 was again a little bit of fight with vegetation, so I'm just trying to find my way through. And then my plan was to go more or less straight, or at least to the corner of that runnable forest, that white forest, and from there to control number 11. I sort of had a good direction already, and I kept it. And when I got to this, let's say, greenish area, which is usually non-runnable, it wasn't actually that thick. You could see through, and I was able to see the control, so that was easy then, when you have clear direction. So somewhat here I already saw the control in the distance, and I was able to get there fast. To control number 12, I first thought that I will go straight from this junction, but then I decided to go along this road a little bit further and go straight to control 12 from the fenced area. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I could have, go a little bit further and, use that narrow ride that goes directly to control 12. I think that would be a little bit faster. But here, you know, I think I had a good direction. So never mind, you know. I should see the control shortly, and then I should be going to control 13. That was a bit of a pickle, or I got in a big bit of a pickle there. At first my direction was okay, but then there was this small area which was a little bit more densely vegetated, and there I lost my direction, and I didn't properly identify the hilltops and the stones there, and I got a little bit lost here, to be frank. I think this was probably the biggest mistake in the race, although here, you know, it's very short distance. I would guess that it would take me just 1 minute to get there, but as you can see now I'm a little bit lost, and I decided to go to the first, you know, sort of elevated area. That was just my, you know, guess. Here I saw the fenced area, so I knew, okay, I have to go back, but again I didn't, because I didn't know exactly where I am, and I didn't stop to properly think about it. I wasn't pinpointing the control precisely, and the control is actually on my right here somewhere. I just didn't notice it. I actually looked to the left and didn't look to the right. Then on this top I saw another control which was not mine, you know, and I was already sort of in this panic mode, you know. This lady was really nice. She tried to help me, although I actually knew where I am, right? So I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I got to the control eventually, but as you can see, I'm losing quite some time here. Now finally moving. I saw this gatekeeper stand, so I was like, the control must be somewhere here. Now I finally saw it. So from this direction it was visible, but from the direction of control 12 it was hidden. It was sort of a, you know, course setter trap to us. Yeah, what can I say? Maybe I should read the descriptions better next time. And to control number 14, here I took the easy route. Let's say I just follow the roads and narrow rides. I got a little bit lost at the attack of the control 14, so I slowed down there, but it was no major mistake, so we can skip to control 14. now to control 15 I decided to again just go along the path and then cross these two vehicle roads. I was paying attention to the let's say hills or these small knolls, small hills. So that paid off, and I found the control 15 without any issue. Again, you can speed it up to control 15.
Tady by měla být kontrola. 38.
As you saw, again, the control 15 was sort of hidden between the stones. So really the guys who were setting up the course tried to make it interesting for us. To control 16, I tried to avoid this hedged area, which is also a clearing, so I went a little bit more to the left and around it. No issues there. I think it was a good decision. Now to control number 17, I was sprinting like a mad, and I wasn't really reading the map properly, so I actually didn't hit the control 17 straight, and lost like 10 seconds there because I followed this path, you know. Here I should have gone straight through this forest to the edge, but I didn't read that, and I ended up in this corner of this meadow, and I thought the control would be here, but it wasn't. So yeah, I tried to make up for that mistake by sprinting to the finish, and yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed, and you can stop watching now when I pass the finish line. After that, I'm just analyzing the race, but it's in Czech language. So hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.
No tak, pozávodní analýza. Jednička. No, chvíli mi trvalo, než jsem se trošku zorientoval, kde vlastně such. Takže ta jednička nebyla úplně ideální na jistotu, trošku jsem tam váhal, kde mám ten sever. A ono je to tam hodně prokácené, takže to je takové matoucí pro mě. Tak jsem se tam trošku ztrácel. I ta trojka jsem netrefil přesně, tam jsem taky zbytečně nějak váhal a nebylo to ono. Čtverku myslím, že jsem zaběhl docela dobře. Šel jsem po vrstevnici až tam, jaký byl ten posed, pak po cestě, pak tam tím průsmykem. No a akorát samozřejmě dohledávka. Tam jsem to úplně netrefil, přeběh jsem ji, musel jsem se k ní vracet. Ono teda popravdě dneska všechno bylo v takových jakoby kamenech rozsypaných a strašně těžko se to tam hledalo. 5, 6, ty se našly dobře. 7 jsem taky našel dobře, ta byla jako takový na významném kopci, ten kámen. No 8, tam se mi nechtělo přes ty hustníky, nějak jsem to tak jako obíhal, pak jsem se tam jedním teda nějak prodral. Možná jsem to měl oběhnout rovnou celé po té pasece a nezmatkovat, nechodit přímo. A nebo to vzít zprava, no. Já jsem šel vlastně jakoby zleva, spíš přímějc. A tady jsem si nevšiml jedné pěšiny. No, tam kdybych šel zleva, tak bych šel tou pěšinou až přímo k té kontrole. Teď to vidím, takhle já jsem to tak nějak divně krosil napřímo a myslím si, že to byla špatná volba. A já jsem si té pěšiny nevšiml tam, no. 9, to jsem netrefil směr, takže jsem skončil vlevo na oplocence a pak jsem to obíhal teda tu oplocenku zleva. 10, tu jsem odmapoval dobře. 11 taky. Doufám, že jsem ji narazil. 12 taky, ale 13 jsem netrefil a doběhl jsem vlastně až k té oplocence, pak jsem se vracel a zase jsem to neviděl. Tam měli někdo jiný taky kontrolu, takže tam jsem zmatkoval. Tam jsem nechal minimálně minutu, možná víc. 14 dobrý, to jsem vzal po cestě a pak dolů po tom průsmyku, ale ono je to tam takové prostě rozsekané, prostě pokácené, probrané. 15 jsem šel dobře, to jsem šel přímo v podstatě dobře, 16 taky přímo dolů, 17 jsem vyběhl po cestičce a na dní, takže tam jsem to na tu 17 odmapoval blbě, tam jsem ztratil 10 sekund, možná víc. No, takže jsem se to snažil nahnat do cíle, což nevím, jestli úplně vyšlo.